a exercise ride. Going to 39 degrees. So we're just going to get some movement in. It's not terribly warm, so so that's stating the obvious, but we're not going far. It's a local ride. Make sure I have my belongings. I have my music going. Luna Shadows playing in my headphones. I do have to make an adjustment to my front brake cable. The little well, tighten the brake cable at Dave's point, right? Why not? Seems the thing to do. That's what the cool kids are doing these days, right? I was briefly checking out somebody's range test ride on a Frigo X2. And there was enough information in the blog for me to calculate an estimated range on their setup. Stock Frigo X2, 60 volt, 30 amp hour, running 3000 watt nominal with set to eco mode, using a little under 1500 watts probably in eco mode. They went 1 hour, 21 miles, and I saw on the display when they hit the throttle near the end, their voltage dipped to something like 54.6 volts. So I estimated their usable amp hours, which is 86% of their rating since they use a lithium ion. And I estimated they use 70 something. I can't remember the percentage. 79% or 70 something percent battery. I'm just giving you a rough draft, you know. And I calculated it out to them having about a 27 max range, the way they were riding it on eco. Probably riding the throttle most of the time. So that's the thing, you know, that's the trap people fall into most often with their e-bikes, especially with lithium-ion batteries. They see the range on the advertisement and they're like, oh, that's how far I could go, maybe the low number I could go. And yeah, when they actually plan a ride, they actually go out. Oh, there you go. when they actually let's see, I'll be right back. Alright, we're here just for a few minutes to tighten up my brakes. Yeah, so when they actually plan a ride, they wind up pulling short, and everybody has to chip in to rescue them. We'll be right back. We'll go topside. Yeah, so that I think that at least for the first year or two of e-bike ownership, that trips everybody up. They believe the brochure and they're like, oh yeah, I could get X amount of range, and they have to be rescued on their road trip. That's the difference I found comparing lithium ion versus lithium metal. Lithium metal, because it's used in non-pedal vehicles quite often, only the actual usable current or amp hours matters. So they only give you the rating for the usable amp hours, whereas lithium ion, they're working from the mindset of, you know, well, you have a pedal bicycle, so you can make up the difference. So they're going to give you the rating for the actual present voltage on the battery, and not account for the cutoff voltage. So lithium ion batteries tend to be a little exaggerated in their rating. I think we can make some adjustments to the brake fluid. Yeah, the front brakes were a little bit too tight. think that's like a shocker when somebody's doing a range test for a vlog. They're like, oh yeah, I'm confidently going to show you just how far it can go. And their belief is they see the power meter on the bike is at a high level. They're like, oh, that means I could go pretty far, right? And then halfway through that ride, you start to see the meter dipping lower and lower, and they're like, what's going on? Why is it going down so fast? Because probably they never seen it go that far low before. So it's like a shocker, you know, like, huh, wow, I didn't have the range I thought I did, you know, and people are surprised, you know. Also, another thing too, it surprises people is how much battery they're wasting by running at a high pedal twist all the time. They don't notice it because maybe they go, you know, 7 miles, 10 miles on a normal day. And then when they go on a road trip, they're going 20, 25 miles. They're like, wow, I went through battery so fast. If they even make it that far. And I do notice a lot of stock e-bikes come with kind of smallish batteries. You know, they're like big beefy bikes, full suspension and really high up. And you know, they're rated kind of high power and stuff, but they got like a 12.5 amp hour battery. Some have a 17 amp hour battery, which is, you know, better, but yeah, it's you look at the premium bikes, and like a Super 73 or something, they'll come with like a 20 amp hour battery. Which is, you know, reasonable, but even then you gotta be careful too. Most people don't get the 7-speed kit gears, and so they're ghost pedaling. They're not helping the battery at all. They're not helping the motor at all, and they're wasting battery. So 20 amp hour. They chew through it pretty quickly. I'm going to continue on. We're going to head back. I'm going to cut through the park road. It is cold. Yeah, so I remember my XP 1.0 came with 10.4 amp hours. Which, you know, if you think about it, if you're riding a very low pedal assist, very slow speed, sure, you're using the nominal 500 watts power, and that's plenty of battery to go a decent range. But if you live someplace hilly, you're using more than 500 watts. And that circles back to something I've mentioned a few times, is the problem of having a high-powered e-bike, like a electric dirt bike or something, very high wattage, and then having a small battery on it. It's like you're chewing through battery very fast. Like I said, that Frigo X2, the way he was riding that guy, he could get maybe 27 miles range on that e-bike. And honestly, that's not a lot. So, in short, more power does not equal more fun. So we're going to let the tape run out. If you're good out there, be careful, be safe. Wear a helmet. That's going to be the ride. That's going to be the vlog.